Warning: the total cost of the power banks used in this video is 300,000 and a lot of them were hurt in the making of this video. Nigerian electricity is pretty laughable, and as a beauty/lifestyle content creator, I need constant power supply. I and my family combined, we have used most of the power banks on the market, and in this video I am going to be ranking those power banks and also giving you my review on the best. Lastly, I am doing this now because I have finally compiled a comprehensive list of the best power banks in this country.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean. This is what I mean.
Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, il sait ce qui ne va pas.
Welcome to Nigeria, a land where you save your phone battery more than you do money. We are going to be kicking off this video with the Oraimo 27,000 mAh power bank. We got these power banks in 2022 and 5 of us loved it when we first got it. It was able to charge our devices about 5 times before it died. It was amazing. After some months, we started noticing swellings. We felt it was normal. Presence of heat when it's charging can make the battery to expand. The only thing that we did not know was that when a power bank starts to swell, it doesn't bode well. It bodes doom. So eventually our power bank started giving up one by one. An accessory that was able to charge our devices 4-5 times dropped down to less than 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, got banged up, different charging ports stopped working. Cracks started appearing on power banks due to heavy falls, bigger it is, the harder it falls. And eventually, we were left with only 2 power banks, 2 of the Oraimo 27,000 mAh power banks. If you can see on the screen, one is totally out of shape. Even after 3 years of using this power bank, one of them, the one wrapped in black tape, can still get my phone to a full charge before it dies, while the other one can get it up to 16% before it dies. For really urgent calls, that 16% can really come in clutch. Moving on to the second sets of power banks. This time around, it was the Oraimo 20,000 mAh power bank. Because of our experience with the first one, we were like, again, the bigger it is, the harder it seems to fall. Let's try getting something more compact that packs almost just as much juice as its predecessor. So we got the Oraimo 20,000 mAh power banks. These were amazing. We loved how compact it was, how you would put it in your bag and it would not weigh the bag down or weigh you down, how it was able to charge up our devices at least 3.5 times undisturbed, then maybe 2+ times disturbed, because with a power bank in this Nigeria, you are using that phone while it's charging. And in this country, one power bank does not seem to be enough, and in many cases, especially mine and my family's, 2 doesn't cut it. And I must say that they lasted way longer than the one that came before it too started acting up. After about a year and some change of using these power banks, swellings started happening. The swelling started happening with my mom's power bank because my mom is pretty rough with her devices, and the swelling happened in mine as well because it was in my mom's possession too. Swelling for my cousin also happened because my cousin now joined the bandwagon. She joined us to buy the power banks. The Oraimo went from 5 power banks for the family to up to 6. A few weeks after I noticed that my power bank was swelling, the charging point on my power bank shifted. I took a knife trying to shift it back. Tried to take a knife to shift it back in place. I wound up puncturing something that when I took it to a technician to fix, he said, RIP, we can't fix this, that the charging flex has been damaged irrevocably. Went on a hunt immediately because, again, 1 power bank, not enough. 2, does not cut it. That was when I discovered the new age power bank. Actually, my brother introduced me to this. My last born is another reckless character after my mom, especially with devices. He used the Oraimo 27,000 and the 20,000. His power banks were the very first to be destroyed. Mind you, I said that many of our power banks were going through, but his own complete destruction after a few months. He moved on to the new age power bank and he had been using it for a year. I had to call him up and ask him what are his thoughts on the new age power bank. He said it's cool, that no swelling, he has been using it for over a year, and if something happens to it, like if it gets stolen, because to him he did not believe that it would spoil, he said that he would definitely get the power bank again. And that was the thing that made me go and buy the new age 22,500 milliamp power bank. When my mom found out that I was buying this power bank, because one power bank is not enough and two doesn't cut it, she was like, buy me two. The power banks arrived, tested it, and the power bank was amazing. Just as effective as the Oraimo power bank, but extremely compact, and again, no signs of swelling. This power bank was able to give 3 plus charges. This power bank was able to charge up my phone about 4 times undisturbed. Then when it's disturbed, is again 2 plus times, kind of like the Oraimo, but again without the swelling and other shenanigans. I now have the new age power bank in my possession and my previous Oraimo 27,000 milliamp power bank as backup in case the Nigerian electricity extends its disappointing ways. I'm looking at this situation right now and I'm like, one power bank is not enough. Two, in many situations, will not cut it. I have just one. I need a second one. Something else I want to mention is that when I was looking into the new age power bank, it had a contender, and this was the Itel Pulse power bank. Many people had said so many good things about this Itel power bank. It has over 6,000 reviews on jumia.ng with ratings of almost 4.0. So many good things were being said in the reviews about this power bank. My aunt in Onisha owns this power bank as well, and she says it's amazing. But the problem is, none of these people are my last born. And he said that he had actually used the Itel power bank for about 6 months before switching to the new age power bank. Why did he switch? Because he had destroyed the Itel power bank. That was the deciding factor for me when I chose the new age power bank. Now I had the new age power bank, it's time to get a second one. I remembered what he said and I was like, I am not rough, I am not reckless. This should be able to last in my hands, and I must say that that decision I made, that is afterwards, one of the best decisions with regards to power banks that I have ever made. The day that I picked this item up from Jumia, one of my other cousins was with me. She saw the power bank and she was like, oh, that's my power bank. I was like, let me see. She showed me the power bank. It was the exact same. I was like, is it any good? She said, yeah, I've been using it for a year. No swellings, no cracks inside. My smugness in getting this accessory was reinforced when I saw this. And now let us talk about the performance of the power bank. I have not actually used this power bank to charge devices undisturbed, so I am going to give you a review of the power bank when charging things disturbed. It can charge my device, it can charge my phone 2 plus times if I am constantly using the phone before it is fully charged. That too is amazing. Moving on to the next power bank is this new entry into the Nigerian power bank market, and I believe it's new though. It is called the Aceelek power bank. When we got this power bank, we went big, we went hard, and we stayed outside. We didn't go home. We got the 50,000 milliamp version of this power bank, and this power bank again, great investment. This power bank has been able to fully charge 6 devices and still have some juice left over for one more charge. Not complete, but one more charge. This power bank is fast to charge and slow to die. That's another reason why I love it so much. And another selling point for this power bank is that it is extremely affordable. So I feel personally it is trying to gain customers when it has a loyal following, the price might go up. But for now, I'm just happy that we were able to take that leap and get the power bank. We have been using this power bank for almost a year. No swelling inside. This power bank is a huge lifesaver. We do not use it for the normal day-to-day charges when the electricity starts to trifle. We use it for those common situations where we don't see light for about 3 days, then we pull it out. If you don't own a power bank in Nigeria, you're somewhere else. You're not in Nigeria. It's time to rank these power banks, and it's in a particular order, nothing like no particular order. Number one is the New Age power bank. The reason why this is number one is because it has more juice. It does slightly better than the other power banks we have on this list, and all this is in a compact form. That's the most important thing, not carrying around something that is cumbersome. Number two would go to the Itel power bank because it is very effective. Based on both online reviews and real life reviews that I have received from different family members, this particular power bank is also durable and affordable as well. But it is number two because number one, it doesn't pack as much juice as the New Age power bank, and number two, my brother was able to destroy this in 6 months. So it is durable, but it is not invincible. Number three on this list will be the Aceelek power bank. The reason why it is far down on this list is because of its size. The size is one of the pros why we got it, and at the same time it is a con. It's kind of bittersweet if you think about it. Number four would go to the Oraimo 20,000 mAh power bank. Works just as well as the Itel and the New Age. The only problem with this is once the swelling sets in, problems are not very far behind. This was able to last longer than its predecessor, and for that it's going to be number four. Number five would be the Oraimo 27,000 mAh power bank. Now, I am not going to say too much about this. The only thing I can say is if you're going to get a power bank that is huge, 25,000 and above, I suggest you carry out very thorough investigations to make sure that these things are not prone to unnatural or extremely quick swellings. I want you to investigate that the power bank you're about to get is not prone to extremely quick swellings. That's not what we did with regards to the Aceelek. It's just that it was so affordable. That's why we got it, and it's like whatever we see, we see. At this point, power banks are the face of Nigerian power supply. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. So if you're interested in seeing more content like this, more beauty meets tech content like this, consider subscribing, turning on your notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Again, I am a beauty and lifestyle content creator, specifically about growing long natural hair. So if you're interested in seeing that as well, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in my next one. Love you and choose.